Hi, these are my kids, Morgan and Wesley. They're 26 and 24 and just really started adulting on their own. Typically, when I began talking to them about their money, this is how they felt. Like many parents, I need to help them with their money issues. But now they're old enough and making enough money that they need to start learning about saving and investing for their future. But I didn't want to just help them. I wanted to help their friends too, and even more young adults. And the best way I could think to help them was to write a book. So let me introduce myself. I'm Wes Rutledge, and I wrote this book. So Dad, how can I make dollars and cents? Wealth building insights for when adulting begins in earnest. I spent my career, over 27 years, as a financial consultant, advising clients of all sizes and their kids about money and investing. Now, as you might guess from the title, this isn't a typical finance book. It doesn't talk about advanced or complex investing strategies. It's not filled with a bunch of financial mumbo-jumbo. It's just plain, simple language and stories designed to make it more comfortable for them to learn and talk about their money and how they might want to do things. This book is also designed to help you and other people in their lives that tend to guide and influence them. For many young adults, and perhaps some of their influencers too, finance books are like jumping into the deep end of a swimming pool and learning to swim the hard way. Too often, the financial conversations begin over their head, so they just nod and hope to make it through the chat and then get on with their lives someplace else. Unfortunately, for many, that chat was like the first swimming lesson. Extremely uncomfortable. That's great, you're saying, but what's in all those pages? So Dad, how can I make dollars and cents helps you focus on your true investing purpose. It explains how trust, risk, and learning fit within the relationship between the young adult and the financial pro. It breaks down your biggest fears, the fear of doing something dumb with your money or getting ripped off. It tackles the notion of when your emotions might be getting the better of you. And lastly, it opens your eyes to the design of your wealth and gives you confidence to trot into the HR or financial pro's office. But again, it's all presented in a conversational tone, specifically designed to help you and the young adults you might influence. And with them in mind, I mixed in several tools that I used in my practice. Tools that probably weren't taught in school, and maybe ones that you haven't really thought about. Inside, I put an illustration of the power of compounding. You know, how money builds on top of money over time. But I also addressed when it doesn't work that way in a section I called, How Do You Want to Be Wrong? Think about it. When things aren't going as planned, do we bail out of the investments because we don't want to compound our problems? Or is this an opportunity possibly worth seizing? And then buckle up as we start moving faster, one way or the other. So as you can tell, this isn't about how to make quick money or trade like a professional, but rather ways to consider to predictably build wealth over time. The wealth they're going to need to take care of themselves and their families. So with that in mind, please be sure to check out my website, sodadthebook.com, and connect with me through social media as we help our young adults make some dollars and cents out of investing.